I love the M2. It's really something else that nobody else has done, I think in Sweden at least.
He remembers going out with his grandfather and doing donuts with his BMW in the parking lots and stuff like that.
I have a friend of mine, he usually was on Alibaba when he was drunk and buying containers with shitloads of things. 488 GT3, I can imagine that there are not many of these cars.
No, I don't think so.
I actually have one of my favorite cars is actually in the end of this one.
Mine is pretty close.
Yeah, yeah. No worries, you can park just right next to me, no worries. So I heard of another guy, I was actually in the other exhibition hall earlier, the factory, just checking out what we will film tomorrow. There was exactly the same in Elmia Fair, or exhibition, and they had like, it was guards and it was like this fencing around the car, and the estimated value was 27 million, something like that, Swedish, so 2.7 million euros approximately. And here, you can imagine, it's just right here. You can go up and you can like grab it. So it's quite different between. So I can imagine that the guy that is owning these cars, it's not his final 27 million at least.
I don't think so. And this car has some serious race history, and it should probably be worth at least that much.
I have no. I don't know which one these are, but yeah.
This is a 962.
Yeah, I know the car, but I don't know the drivers. But it's a Japanese one.
No,
so
I don't know them personally, but they're pretty well-known drivers.
This is actually one of your and my favorite cars.
Yeah, this is a really cool car. For me, this car screams Nürburgring and Green Hell. It's the signature color. It's the Green Hell color.
What I really like about this GT, this Mercedes is that the hood is so massive.
The hood is half of the car.
Yeah, it's like the Z4. But the Z4 has like this gap in the front just to doesn't. But here is.
But it's tiny engine.
Yeah, and the amount of money that is standing here is just insane. And I think that Eric, you told me that these ones, the GTS model, is quite cheap in the States. Yep. So if we want to do something in the future, creating something like this, then buying a GTS and doing things with that could be an option.
I would really want a GTR.
Yeah, but you know, it's a matter of price.
You know, when you can't afford one,
then you need to build one. So here you actually have a Morgan, and he put some sheet over it. But this is a quite new one. It's a 24, so the last of the models of this car. And it's actually driving the BMW drivetrain all over. So it's got the B58, the 8HP or 8 HP.
Yeah, you could tell from the gear shifter.
Yeah.
They didn't even try to cover it up.
No. So, and also the electronics of the car is actually the same as a BMW as well.
Yeah. And the check engine light is?
Yes, of course, it's always on from the factory. So, and it's a Morgan, so you can imagine the British with their electricity and the German with their issues.
Just when you thought it couldn't get worse.
Here is one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, this is a really cool car.
I would say that this it's really cool. And I really like the padlock on the on the hood, not to check it out. So here we got something that we will definitely not look at. Here is a really nice car. This car is amazing to look at.
Yeah.
But I have heard that they are really bad to drive. There's something over there that is.
That's a really cool car. Really cool car.
I don't know how expensive it is, but it's damn.
Still today, it's a beautiful car.
Yeah. Gullwing is the right word?
Gullwing, yeah.
I think that it's Brits.
300 SL Gullwing.
Yeah, but I think that the Americans and the Brits says like Goldwing, or I think they mispronounce it sometimes. I like the really tweed.
Yeah, this really is a piece of art. Yes. And the bags.
Yeah, really cool. And there's a really unappreciated Ferrari as well. Is it a BBI or is it a La Mondiale or what is it?
It's a BBI.
It's a BBI, yeah. And it's for sale. So if anyone wants to buy it, no, I don't want to buy it, because it's not from Germany. So I actually did this wrong. I thought it was a La Mondiale or a Mondial or whatever, but it was a BBI.
Yes.
So, and it's for sale. Can you tell me a little bit about this car?
So this is a Ferrari 512 BBI. It was originally sold in Italy, but it was very early taken to the US, to its first owner. And in later years, it came to France, and it's been sitting at the Ferrari Enzo Museum in Modena. It's been part of previous Prince of Monaco's car collection, and the car's been praised for its originality. And
how did it end up in Sweden?
well, one of our customers bought it when he was drunk at Paris Retromobile.
Yeah, that's usually the way it
And then
goes.
it ended up at our showroom. So now it's for sale.
I have a friend of mine that is running a company, but he usually was on Alibaba when he was drunk and buying containers with shitloads of things.
Yeah.
And usually when I got a container now, can you come over and check it out what we have? And it was quite fun to see what he bought when he was drunk.
Yeah.
But this is a really nice purchase when you're drunk.
Definitely.
Is it the original stitching? And
So the interior is not original. It's been remade, refurbished.
Is it tweed originally, or is it the black leather and the?
Yeah. So the colors and the Daytona seats is original.
Yeah.
The original color, but as I mentioned, it's been refurbished in the later years. Same with the paint. It's been repainted.
Yeah. But it's Rosso Corsa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a super nice example, especially with the history. It's quite interesting. As of now, I think there's only one registered 512 BBI in Sweden. So this could potentially be the second one registered.
It's highly likely that this car will not end up in Sweden. There's
we'll
a high
see.
probability that it will go abroad as well.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Really nice to see. Thank you for your time. So we accidentally ended up in a BBI discussion, which is for sale if someone wants it. It's got some royalty pedigree from somewhere. But
Yeah, and we also found out that they maybe have two cars standing that.
that would be really interesting. So perhaps in a future episode.
Yeah, more on that later.
Yeah. Here we got a freewheeler. I have never understood why, but yeah.
Look at the license plate.
3V, so three-wheeler. There's most likely something positive with this. I talked to a guy that owns these ones. They have really, really big cylinders.
Yeah.
So the torque in these ones are really, really high.
I can imagine.
These ones are cool,
Yeah, absolutely.
even if it's an American car or somewhat American.
Yeah,
It's got an American
you
engine.
can
at
call
least.
it an American car.
Yeah.
So, cool concept.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's a Ford engine.
Yeah, and you got a Chevy engine in the Porsche.
That's at least better.
This one is badass as
Yeah,
well.
these cool cars. It's really loud. I've been starting it up a few times during the day. In my eyes, this is the coolest car in this showroom.
But it's non-obtainable.
Doesn't
Who
matter.
can not this?
Doesn't matter.
Not
It's
me, at
still
least.
a cool car.
Yeah, it's really, really cool.
They're a little bit too expensive to just start up and do some revs and shut off.
Yeah, I was talking to the guy that is managing the Porsche yesterday, and he said just starting it is in a story in itself. This is cool.
Yeah, it's a cool car.
And just going back like 20 years in time, this one was quite cheap. Do you know the story about this car? Because this is really cool.
Yeah.
I don't like Volvos, but this is
Not me neither.
really cool. Is it your car?
Yes, it's a custom made.
What's the name of the car?
Well, this car is a Saint. It's based on a P1800, a Volvo P1800.
I can see that.
Yeah. But mostly, it's mostly like the exterior.
One of the coolest features of the car is the push rod suspension in the rear. Yeah.
It's really, really cool.
Work of art.
It's not Volvo, but it's Swedish because it's a lean.
Yeah.
Even the steering wheel.
Yeah. Really cool.
The seats are really, really special. and the back wing, and almost everything is special made.
There is a back seat.
There is a back
yeah.
seat.
Has anyone tried sit there?
What I can tell you about the interior is that I made the solar panels.
Have you made those?
I made them. But that's all I got to touch, pretty much.
You can tell everyone that you made the whole interior. No one will ever be able
we can
to check it.
pretend. We can pretend. But most of it is hand stitched by this guy that's working for us. That's called Marcial.
Yep.
He's very good at working with his hands. So he's made all of the interiors by himself.
We have a restoration project with an old 635 CSI that we will make, which our cameraman, his grandfather, he inherited the car from him. So we will actually do it as a tribute to his grandfather. So the interior is one of those things that we will focusing on.
I guess your cameraman's grandfather is a good person then. And probably your cameraman is a really good person since he inherited.
Yeah, and he's long gone, his grandfather, but we will do something for him, and that will be Leon's car.
He remembers going out with his grandfather and doing donuts with his BMW in the parking lots and stuff like that. So it means a lot to him, the car.
Yeah, sentimental.
Yeah.
So he should take that car and the car that you are rebuilding.
Yep.
And come to the top heritage Kronovalls Castle in Skåne, where you use your cars. So you're going to drive the cars through the special kind of Robin Hood forests.
Yep.
On rallies. So they're not just going to be there on spot, they're going to be used.
Very interesting.
So yeah, exactly. So everybody can hear them, feel it, smell them.
I think that is something we should plan when the car is done.
You're more than welcome.
Really nice to see you. Thank you for your time. Today we are meeting the CEO of Schmiedmann Sweden, Viktor Örtegren. Welcome to the channel.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
We're going to talk a little about the story of Schmiedmann Sverige. What are the main things that have happened during the period of the company? Because you started quite young.
Yeah.
When did your interest for BMW start, or when did the car interest come?
I've always had an interest for cars, and especially BMW since I was young also. My father used to work for a German company in the security business when I was younger, so I went to a few trips with him to Germany, and we always used to travel by car on vacation and so, and stop by BMW dealers and so in Germany, and the car culture was a lot bigger in Germany, as I remember it, at least when I was younger. So I guess it started a lot there with the interest for cars and the German style, tuning and so. We saw quite a few cool cars that I still remember these days, from my younger days.
How did the opportunity with Schmiedmann come? Because you started quite young with the company, so how did you end up in that
Well, I graduated as a car mechanic, but I never really appreciate working as a mechanic. My patience is like this, so I get really annoyed if stuff don't go my way. I need to take my time with stuff. I still like to do some stuff with the cars myself, but I enjoy just doing it in peace, just taking my time with it. So I started working actually for my father instead. With he's in the security business, and I felt a bit lost because I didn't really have an interest with that. But I had this car, a 325 E36 that I was building. So I saw on the Schmiedmann.com that they were looking for franchise partners. In Sweden, for example, in Sweden and Finland and some other countries. So I just wrote them a mail for fun, and he answered this is how it looks if you want to have the franchise. These are the rules basically, and so from there we just agreed to have a meeting about it, and I brought my father also at that time, and we talked it through, and yeah, that's it. Then we signed the contract pretty much.
So what was actually the first biggest challenges during the first years? Because I can imagine that it's quite difficult to start from basically scratch. Of course you had Schmiedmann in your back, so to say, but what was the biggest challenges?
I guess it's always because when you start, if you start your own business and you do it small, maybe at home, then you can really just build it up from scratch, we had to really push to get the turnover up fast to cover our costs, because when you have a franchise you also have demands, you need to have these facilities, you need to have like the interior needs to look like this. So you have a lot of costs, you know, in the beginning. Luckily, since I was pretty young, I still lived at home, so I didn't have to like really earn anything myself. So from the start, it was just me, and I did like pack the stuff on the stock, like pack the orders. I had this experience before because this was what I did at my father's company also. It was like more like an in-house salesman, you know, for him. So I had this experience, but still like all numbers and everything, you know.
Accounting and...
Exactly, because it's also expensive to hire somebody to do it. So I had to learn this and do it myself.
I learned the hard way to say,
exactly.
just get into it. And
I mean, in the start, you're like taking orders, you're answering mails, phone, you're packing orders, and doing the accounting, you know, and all of this. The first 3 years, we really like, you know, we had a great like development with the turnover really increased every year, and we could open a workshop in a small way, like just one lift, one guy in the same facilities. We always had a trouble like from the start because since we had this like really great increase of turnover, we also hired a lot of people like maybe a bit too soon. So we had trouble with getting the like numbers in the right place. You know, we had too expensive costs in the company at the start. So actually, when I really started to enjoy it, it was actually not too long ago, like maybe 2018, something like this.
Okay,
That's when we really we moved to new facilities in 2017. This also made a big change for us because we could expand the workshop and start with some car sales and so. And also, when the pandemic came, it was great for us. Actually, it was you know.
No one were able to travel, but they were renting on their cars. So,
exactly. Everybody was going to do like some renovation of some old car or something. So we sold a lot of styling parts, and you know. So this was actually, we were really worried when it happened, you know, but it was actually like the best thing that could happen at that point because we needed that extra push, like some extra sales in.
What was the decision for you that why did you feel that working with us was something that you wanted to do?
Well, you know, we love all kinds of like, you know, crazy projects, of course. I love the M2. It's the whole car. It's really something else that nobody else has done, I think, in Sweden at least. So.
But you were a natural collaboration to us. But we were very, very small when we actually couldn't. We are still small from YouTube perspective. But I actually sent you an email and said, I want to be a part of this project. And you basically said yes directly.
Yeah, of course, like because it's always like, I mean, it's always hard when somebody's, as you say, if you're kind of a small YouTube channel and you're going to start with it, of course we're not going to like maybe agree to give away free stuff to everybody because we get a lot of requests for sponsorship, but it felt like a serious, you know, a serious channel that the project is, it's not just like I have this in mind, you had done some previous things also. We get a lot of requests from people who are, you know, they have big dreams, of course, like they're going to do this, hopefully, but then they don't like come through with the whole project and it ends up bad. So generally we're pretty careful with giving away too much free stuff. I mean, you have to show first what you're, you know.
Yeah, and to be quite clear, we are paying for everything. You are giving us like nice discounts on everything, which is really, really grateful. We are really, really happy that you want to be a part of it.
Yeah, us too. I mean, I think the collaboration has worked great, and we're always open for collaboration, of course. Today, in today's market, it's the best way to get the visibility for the brand, to do as many collaborations as possible, pretty much, with the right people, of course. I mean,
because we have an upcoming project. You are part of the Alpina, the B5S.
Yeah.
That's actually done now, and we have the BMW M2, the F87. We are now working on a project with BMW 635 CSI. It's actually Liam, the cameraman's grandfather, that owned that car from the beginning.
Yeah, okay.
So that will be a full-on restoration. Yeah. We are now planning if it's going to be a resto mod or if we are going to go full-on original car. Yeah, but not sure, but you will definitely be a part of that project as well.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
We will actually finish this off with a couple of questions, just short ones. So, if you have to choose, BMW M3 E46 or an E92?
E46, because I used to have one myself. It was my first track car, so.
Nürburgring or Spa?
Never been to Spa, so Nürburgring, definitely.
OEM Plus or full-on race car?
Race car.
Favorite BMW through all times?
The M1.
M1.
Yeah.
Which BMW is the less appreciated one which you should actually buy?
I was going to say M140, but I think it's pretty appreciated. But as a track car, I think it's a perfect car.
Yeah. What is the next biggest goal for Schmiedmann Sweden?
I think still like build our own facilities and have like of course expand the area and the company, but our own facilities is the next big goal, I would say.
Thank you, Victor, for taking your time to have a discussion
Thank
with
you
us
for having
today.
me.
And thanks for being a part of the project. I really like the color on that car.
Yeah, it's a massive car.
Yeah. Indigo has a quite interesting story. I think it was a guy that we met him last year at the event. We actually did an interview with him. So was it the 6-cylinder Volvo engine?
Yeah, it's the straight 6. I think this is a car that not many people outside of Sweden or at least Nordic countries know anything about.
Perhaps we can pick up a little bit about the interview from last year. I don't think that we published that. Karamangia,
Yeah.
nice car. Someone's put a lot of money into this one.
Yeah.
I really like the wing.
It's running disc brakes and some cool upgrades.
Here is a London taxi.
Yeah.
This one is really cool. This is actually my father-in-law's favorite car. He wants to have one of these turbos, 480. Many of them has been rusted away.
I think there was a really big gathering down in Europe for the 480s.
Okay, so now we enter the bigger exhibition hall. So this is still the factory. The DeLoreans are really cool.
Yeah.
It should total shitbox to drive, from what I heard, but really cool that they are. Is it Back to the Future or what is the film?
Yeah.
This is not a really common Ferrari.
No. I can imagine they're quite fun to drive.
Yeah, but it's still a Fiat.
Yeah, but
Here we got some cool cars as well. What I really like about the event, it's Norwegians, it's Danes, it's Germans. There's a lot of people coming here. PV convertible, that can't be common.
no.
This is actually the most good-looking Volvo ever made. This is the coolest car they have at the exhibition.
Yeah.
Mercedes 123.
Yeah.
My friend, Tashan, he had one of these which he inherited from his father. It was a 240 diesel, which we were driving like it was a Formula 1 car.
This one has probably done like 1 million kilometers or something and still going strong.
Doesn't say.
It's a gas engine. It's not a diesel.
So it says here that the durability of the car is, in this example, that has been driven over 500,000 kilometers. Is this the car that the Mad Sweden has been working on?
Yeah, it has a lot of Mad Sweden parts at least.
Because when we were at Mad, this car was actually standing outside.
Yeah, it's been there a couple of times, but
So
it uses
the plenum is from Mad.
yeah, I'm guessing all the pipe work and everything is Daniel's. So I think this
E21 is cool.
I think this car was here last year.
Yep.
It's a really nice color. This is also a cool car.
Yes. They are starting to get quite expensive. But this has to be a really special one. I haven't heard of this one.
No.
3.5. So it has to be a straight like S52 engine
Yeah,
or
but
something.
it's one of the house tuners. I don't know how it's pronounced, Hartke or...
Yeah. Here is Fredrik's car.
Yeah.
Is it aftermarket headlights or something?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel right.
No, the car came with a lot of aftermarket lighting and stuff, and we haven't found good enough factory headlights because brand new are pretty expensive. So we're still searching for OEM lights.
I remember when these cars was like 100,000 Swedish.
Yeah, and they
and-
were below that also.
Yeah. They were really, really cheap. And now they're starting to get very, very popular.
Yeah.
And it's got some racing pedigree as well.
Like the Mercedes, the SEC.
Yeah, those are really cool.
Yeah, but obviously you will want one with the AMG flares and stuff like that.
And they come in 600s as well.
No, 560 is the
560 is the biggest
biggest,
one.
most common. I think they're like 420, 500 and 560s.
Yeah. Those are really cool, and they have been aging quite well as well.
Yeah,
the Corrado
absolutely.
G60, or it could be a VR6 or whatever. But
Yeah.
well, those are cool,
Yeah.
and quite unappreciated still.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's somewhat a hidden gem in that sense.
Yeah, you can still afford one.
Yeah.
Even there are not that many in good shape left.
No.
This is also Fredrik's next car on the bucket list.
He wants to build one.
Yeah, it's because it's too cheap to buy one.
Yeah. That could be. That could be. What's the purpose of these? Is it just to remove the wheel
No,
quicker?
it's when you load a car on trucks or trailers, then you strap it down on these.
That's really smart.
Yeah, so you put them on when you're supposed to load up the car, and then when you have it off, then you take them off and put on a regular lug nut.
This one is something that I need to check off my bucket list.
Yeah.
I need to have an 850 once at least.
No, you would need this one.
That one, yeah, Alpina.
This is a really cool car.
Yep. I can imagine that there are quite few of them left.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's also burgundy, which is somewhat your favorite color.
Yeah. I think this car is out of our price range, given that it's registered in Norway also.
Yeah.
This one can't be common. It's B7 Turbo.
Is it the bi-turbo?
I think it's a single, but Liam should have seen this car.
Usually they have bi-turbo is the Alpina
Yeah,
thing.
but they're too old. They're too old.
B7 turbo.
I'm guessing this is somewhat sharing the engine from the 745 or something.
B10 bi-turbo.
Yeah, Binam has one of these.
He has?
Yeah. Binam has some cool cars.
That was beautiful in this beige color.
Yeah.
Is it Dodge Viper engine?
Yeah. It's a 10-liter V10. The level of fabrication and work that's gone into a car like this is truly amazing. Even if it's not your type of car.
Yeah, it's cool. Someone has put in a lot of effort, but
Yeah, a couple of thousand hours.
yeah, at least. What can I say?
Yeah.
It's really beautiful. Or is it some Italian? It's a Fiat. Never seen. There you have a really nice Alfa. That's cool.
Yeah, this is a local, guys. Both the car and the bike is his.
Is that the one that you could?
Yeah, it's a night rod or a V-rod.
Is it the same car that was here last year? We had a chat with that guy.
There are not that many of them, so. So here's the Swedish Porsche Club.
Very nice cars. I like this green. It's the classic cognac interior. Do you know what the color's called?
No, I can't remember. It is
Do they
also a
have it on
local
here?
guy, so we see this car from time to time.
Amethyst metallic.
One funny thing with the Porsche Club in Sweden is that I think it's the 4th or 5th biggest in the world.
Which is insane.
Yeah, given our
Depending the size of the country, yeah.
We're like 10 million people.
Yeah.
So here we have a beautiful example of a 944. We have had our shares of 944, both me and Niklas. They're amazing cars.
And here's the danger of parking next to the docks and the quay.
Yeah, bird shit.
And the convertible
Yeah,
with the top down.
yeah.
Here we got Ruby Star Neo. GT3 Touring.
Yeah, it's a cool
Beautiful
car.
cars.
Yeah, absolutely.
I find it interesting that people spec these up so much, but yet the PDLS Plus, which seems to make a genuine difference, is just left off in a fairly small cost compared to the entire car.
Yeah. It has the PFC brake discs also.
Yeah, he runs the same, right?
Yeah.
But he runs the for the regular brakes? Because those weren't ceramic to begin with, correct?
I'm not sure.
Do you want to go over this way, or do you want to head down this way?
Maybe we should go through here.
Yeah, we should walk through here. Those rims on this 3 Series look fantastic.
Yeah, actually suit the car really well.
And it seems to be on airbags. I hope it's on airbags. And here we have your friends.
Yeah, 2 Quattros.
And I believe you told me that your car had the exact same plate number, but 83, right?
One of the Quattros that I've owned, the
Yeah.
red one I had, was a sibling to this car. There's a difference of 2 numbers,
Yep.
last digit. So
That's so cool.
So-
And they're Swedish sold, correct?
yeah, this is also a Swedish sold car. I think the guy who owns this lives pretty close to us, and he has had it for like 20 years or so.
That's fantastic. And here we got the Cobra Club
Yeah,
out in full force.
yeah.
Every Cobra in the Gothenburg area.
That's also a car I would absolutely not mind having one.
They are fantastic, and they are Larry to drive. They are awesome, but they are Larry to drive.
The only question is, in Sweden, when are you going to use your Cobra?
It's that one day a year.
Yeah, but then you were working that day, so
Yeah.
you have to wait till next year. Oh,
I
look here.
think it's a replica. It has to be. Super 7.
Separate throttle bodies and stuff.
Yeah,
I bet this sounds really cool.
it does. I think it's a 427. I think it's an original Cobra engine. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a really cool car.
I think the side pipes on these just look phenomenal.
If you have a Cobra, you need to have
You need
the side.
to, yeah. Otherwise, it's not a Cobra.
No, I totally agree.
And you guys were mentioning this car before. It
Yeah.
is.
It's something that Rennsport built,
Yeah.
and it's a mashup between a lot of GT parts. I think it's a base Carrera, and
Okay.
I'm not really sure if it's a natural aspirator or if it's a turbo engine, but I know
Yep.
it's a fast car.
Yep. Yeah, and we saw this Team Shermer car in our showroom
Yeah,
in the yard. It was parked there overnight. It's just
yeah,
fantastic
it's
cars.
the guys at Autoparken's personal cars.
Oh, that's what it
Those
is. Yeah,
three.
yeah.
So they track them a lot on the
Yeah.
ring and stuff. So really cool cars.
Here we got Spree. Those are really cool as well.
Yeah. It's also a car I would like to own. I don't think that it's that nice to drive, but it's a cool car.
This is actually something that I would like to own, like an Elise or something like that. They should be real monsters to drive.
Yeah, can imagine. There's a lot of Isettas.
Yeah. Those are really cool.
Yeah.
I think I have been saying that of every car that we have been watching at that they are really, really cool. What I would like to try to drive is a Messerschmitt.
Yeah.
I have never driven one of those.
No.
I have driven an Isetta once,
Okay.
but these
haven't.
ones, this is badass.
This is something that I would never own.
But the same engine that you have in the 968. Yeah, 350. Dubbla oljeforgassare och sånt.
Ja.
Here we got some quite massive cars.
Yeah, it's a boat.
This is actually the club that we are joining. So it's called SVKG, Sportvagnsklubben Göteborg. There is Anders 930 turbo.
Yeah.
When I
They're
was
super cool.
yeah, when I the 944 when I was in the classic motor, I had the opportunity to drive a convertible. So it was quite fun when getting in from the 944 turbo and jumping in at the same year model to a 930. It felt at least 20 years older.
I can imagine.
The pedal was in offset.
Yeah.
So you were sitting like this, driving, but they are really cool. But you can feel it's an old car.
So, what do we have here?
This is one of the most fun cars to drive. It's a Lotus Exige. So this is kind of the Lotus Elise, but on steroids.
Yeah, okay.
So everything you have in a Lotus Elise, but you get more of it.
And less of it.
I would say the Elise is less is more. You have the nimbleness. The
Yeah.
Exige is more is more.
Yeah, okay.
So instead of the standard engine, you have a supercharged Toyota engine. So it's a lot of more horsepower, you have bigger brakes, you have all of the things you need to have fun on a track.
And during this winter, you made a small upgrade while you were still at it.
Yeah, you know, the winter this year wasn't fun, you know, from a car perspective. It was a lot of snow,
Yeah.
so you had a lot of garage time.
Yeah.
So I tore down the entire car. So all of the suspension was removed from the car. Everything was treated, re-zinc plated, and of course, when you take everything down, you replace everything.
Yeah, of
so
course.
new bushings, bearings, everything, and a switch to Öhlins dampers.
Yeah.
So that's actually a spec from the original Lotus Exige Cup cars.
Okay.
Yes.
So is this like a road and track setup, or is this more advanced?
It's
damper
actually
setting?
a road and track setup that was available from stock from Lotus when you bought a Cup car.
Okay.
So Öhlins made them together with Lotus. They were actually factory option when you bought the Cup car, like the Porsche have the GT3 RSS.
Yeah.
So this is the equivalent of that
Okay.
from Lotus, and then you get the Öhlins setup from Lotus.
Oh, that's nice. So then you got the AP calipers, and is it AP discs also, or?
No, it's other discs, so it's dual pieces disc. So the car is also upgraded a bit spec-wise. So it's bigger brakes than stock, so it's 4-piston setup. It's a bit more power, so it's a different ECU. And within the ECU, this is actually almost a 20-year-old car.
Yeah.
But even though you have in this ECU launch control, variable traction control, so if you're on a track and you get to have, oh my God, it's starting to rain, you could actually select how many percentage of slip you want, if you want to have a bit of fun or a bit of safeness, or how you want to do it. So quite some track options.
It's
included.
pretty advanced for a car made in the early 2000s.
Yeah, and to be a car sub 1 ton.
Yeah.
So it's, as it sits now, 940 kilos with full tank.
And it puts out how much power?
240.
Yeah, it's more
So-
than enough for that weight.
It's okay, you get 0 to 100 in 4.2 seconds. So once again, 20 years ago,
Yeah.
quite fast. Nowadays, you know,
But this is not a 0 to 100 car.
no, it's not. It's not. It's not an A to B car. It's an A to A car.
Yeah.
And have as fun as you can.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I compete in the sprint series. We have in this sports car club of Gothenburg.
Yeah.
So we're having the third sprint of the season next week. So far, 2 wins.
Yeah.
So hopefully I'm gonna
Add
be able to
third one.
add a third one to that one. Let's see if I can do. It's the competition is hard. So all of the vents on the car are used.
They're active.
So all of them are active. None of them are fake. So in the front you have separate oil coolers. There are dual oil coolers, water coolers. So all of the vents are used and active. And so engine-wise, it's more or less stock, but it's quite fun. They did actually sell the car with a rear view mirror, so you can see the intercooler from 2 ways.
Yeah.
But apart
Because
from
here
that,
you can see absolutely nothing.
no, exactly. But you see what you need to see, and it's a Toyota engine, so hopefully quite reliable.
Yeah.
You don't need to do that much maintenance on them from the standard schedule.
And I'm guessing if it should break, it's not that expensive to rebuild either.
No, and that's the good thing about it. It's like a more fancy kit car in some perspective. It's a standard engine. So if the engine blows up, you go onto eBay, buy a new engine, and everything is fiberglass, and the chassis is aluminium. So that's quite fun. It's actually like 2 bathtubs. One
Yeah,
bathtub
okay.
of aluminium, which is the chassis,
Yeah.
and it weighs 68 kilos.
Oh, that's really light.
And
That's
then
really light.
It is. And into consideration, the body is not needed. So you can remove the body and drive the car, because it's not like a normal car which has a body that you need for stiffness.
Yeah, it's
So it's just a glass. The second bathtub is the glass fiber, which is more for aerodynamics and looks.
yeah.
So, Fredrik, how is it going? I heard that you're a bit stressed.
No, right now I'm nice and calm, in the calm mood. We done 2 days already.
Yeah.
Business by the docks and the first Saturday, and now we're doing our third day, the Sunday, and so we're very pleased and very happy.
You have done an amazing job, and there's a lot of nice cars, and I can imagine that it's quite a lot of work to get this actually working. So
Yeah, it's a lot of work, and we're a nice, good organization getting this all together. It's a lot of work, but the most challenging part with this area, it's very big. We have 4 hangars, and it's a huge space, and it's the first time that we are doing this site. So it's been a challenge. Yeah, actually we are going to do something that we call cars and brunch. So everyone is doing cars and coffee.
Yeah.
We are doing cars and brunch on the docks, and that starts next Saturday actually. So we do that every Saturday here at the yard, 9 o'clock in the morning to 11 o'clock, and then we have the new street food market around the corner. We have hotels and everything. So we believe that this could be like a nice go-to hub for car enthusiasts. Right now, I don't want to think about next Saturday, but it's coming up. It's coming up.
So, what is your favorite car now?
I saw it just 20 minutes ago.
Which is?
It's a Cobra. It's a Cobra, light blue with white stripes, and it's, you know, I sort of, my heart is melting.
Yeah, you have to make an offer.
Yeah, I will do that. I will do that.
Yeah, but thanks a lot for your engagement in this, and it's a really amazing event. And if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend that you come here.
Okay.
Thank you.
See you.